Hey, this is the Follow Through. I'm Pastor Fred. Hit that subscribe button. We are here on the Follow Through every day. We're listening to God and we're also living for Him. There's nothing better to live for, is there? Especially given the fact that Easter really happened and Jesus really is alive. So we're in John 20 and we're going to look at verses 30 and 31. And this is really like the purpose. So if you were to ask, someone to ask you, like, what's the Bible all about? What's the purpose of all of this? You might say, well, to be wise, or, to know what God's all about. You might get a lot of great answers. John narrows it down here. He says, this is the deal. He says in verse 30 of John 20, he goes, now, Jesus did all kinds of signs, many other signs in the presence of His disciples. And they're not written in this book. This isn't an exhaustive, record of every single thing that Jesus did. I mean, this is pretty amazing. And could you imagine there's more stuff that we didn't see? Wow. But the ones that were written down, the ones that God selected and said, hey, I want you to hear this. I want you to hear how He raised this guy from the dead. I want you to hear how He gave sight to this person who was blind. I want you to see how He, there was a guy with a withered hand and He made him better. A guy who couldn't walk and now he could walk, right? I mean, all of those things. Written why? So that you could believe that Jesus is the Christ. That He's the promised one who can't come for you, that He's the Son of God, and that by believing that you might have life in His name. Can you imagine that? See, most of us are just trying to get through life. We're just trying to get through today. And probably, maybe you logged onto this and you're like, man, yeah, that was me. Like, I'm just hoping to make it to the end of the day. I'm hoping to make it to the end of the week and then maybe the end of the month. But having like real life, having a life that doesn't end, all because of His great gift to me. See, I don't think there's anything greater that I could talk about. But that gift, that's the purpose of that book. That's why He wants us to pick up our scriptures every day and look at it, right? If it's on your phone, no matter where it is, like log in, check it out, open it up, and look and see. He wants you to believe in Him, to believe that He died for you, to believe that He rose for you. I pray that for you today. There's no greater thing that could happen to you than you have faith in Christ and have life in His name, real life, a life that will never end. And a lot of people will say, well, that's just too good to be true. And yeah, there's a lot of things that are too good to be true. But this is even better than we can even imagine. I've spent a long time unpacking this in my heart, taking it in, just trying to understand the enormity of it and the incredible nature of it all. And I don't think it'll ever end. I don't think I'll ever stop, understanding it deeper and deeper and deeper. That's just how incredible this truth is. And I just pray that it makes all the difference for you in your life and in the lives of the people around you. And so keep this Easter celebration going every day, all the time. It's when you wake up, say, I'm alive, right? Because of Jesus, and death will never defeat me because of Him. So you can face anything knowing that. So have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week for another set of follow-throughs.